I think it feels earlier just because it's so dark. What's going on, guys? Back again. It's Tuesday morning. I'm going for a run. It is an hour and 6-minute run. It is the tempo intervals. It is the 5 intervals, not the 3 longer intervals. It's the 5 intervals of 5 minutes with a minute recovery, I think, in between. So that should be pretty good. Still debating on route today because it is early. Not that I'm worried about anything. It's just, rather be safe than sorry. Update, if you hadn't noticed. New headphones. Jaybird finally they got here literally in between when I started my run yesterday and when I got back. They got delivered. So if I would have waited 40 minutes, then I would have got my headphones yesterday. But alas, it was just gonna have to be a treat for this morning. Getting up and running in the morning, running with my brand new white Jaybird X3s. Hopefully these last a little longer than the previous ones did. Here's hoping to that, but I'm sure they will. It's hard to get much worse. The last ones lasted a month. These last 2, then hey, that's an improvement. But I'm tired. I'm gonna get loosened up a little bit, get this going, because I do have an hour ahead of me. That was a nice Mustang. So let's get this day started. That was good. It's another good one. Oh man. Finished up. 1 hour, 6 minutes, 6 seconds. It's like 6.5 minutes. 1 hour, 6.5 minutes. 6.37 or 6.3. I think it was 37 miles. And what ended up being 10-minute, 25-second pace. Overall, that was including the intervals, the 5 intervals of 5 minutes at 9:45. It was 9:43. I think I did a pretty good job on the intervals. So I probably ran the warm-up at a closer to an 11-minute pace than a 10-minute pace to ease into it and treated it more as a warm-up than a part of the run. And then the intervals, I did a pretty good job of hitting as close as I could to that 9:43. I think it, ranged anywhere between a 9:40 and a 9:50, just because it's really hard to hit a pace and then stick to it, especially when you don't know the pace. Because, excuse me. So the way those intervals worked through the app is that it tells me, interval start, and then every minute it gives me the pace I'm running, but it doesn't tell me the pace until after the first minute. And so from there, it's really adjusting. So there was one where I was running like a 9:20 pace and had to slow way down and then try and narrow it in. But there was also one where I started, because of a crosswalk, started way slower and then had to catch up. And so I think overall it ended up averaging out to about the right number. And then in between, it was 2 minutes off back at that 11:30 that I definitely was taking advantage of. And then ended with the 10-minute cool down, which always seems to get me the most, because I think it's the mental aspect, which is I finish for the intervals and I go, okay, 10 minutes, easy. I can stop focusing, which is still a problem, but then my body really wants to shut down and stop and rest up because of those intervals. But push through, it's good. It's a nice early morning run. It was nice and cool, a little bit of a breeze. It was nice. The beginning, Earlier it was like extra dark, like 6:15 or whatever it was when I got out here. I think that's just because it was a little extra cloudy, but I think I kind of enjoyed it. Keeping it a little darker, keeping it a little cooler, keeping me into it a little bit more, because once it starts to get more and more light out, I start to worry more and more about being late to work or being late to get back to then be late for work. So I think it helped me out pretty well. So Tuesday run, solid, super happy with it. I got to come back again tomorrow morning and do the same thing again. I'm pretty sure it's another one of flies. I think it's another one of the shorter runs. So I don't think it's anything more than 20 minutes. If this week has been holding serve to the last few and consistency, so I'm imagining it's probably just another one of those like 18-minute quick, stretch out, don't really get much done kind of runs. But I don't know, I'll probably be looking forward to that. My legs are a little tired. They're probably gonna get tired. I'm gonna go drink a lot of water, eat some breakfast, get this day going, try and carry this productivity over to work. I know before the break I was finding myself a lot more motivated at work and finding myself a lot more focused because I was getting these in and I was sleeping enough and getting enough to eat. I'm wanting to get that going again too. I have a lot of work I need to get done at work today, so hopefully it all works out. But another solid Tuesday. 2 days, I'm officially calling it 2 days in a row of some solid runs that I'm very happy with. Hopefully today could finish out right with my diet, eat something healthy, eat more than a few things that are healthy. Eat some leafy greens. That's gonna be a big one. Enough protein tonight. Drink a lot of water, and then come back again tomorrow. But for now, it's gonna do it for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.